Tom Vasel's top 100 games of all time.
Mike DiLisio, bravissimo, sporadically bored, but never pianissimo.
Zee Garcia, voice of the people.
I love how in that water I'm floating there. Oh, I'm like, in reality, I'd be like, I'm gonna drown.
I got to tell you, we've all aged quite gracefully.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's say that. Hi, everybody.
All those words are true except one. Hey, everybody, I'm Tom Vasel.
I'm Zee Garcia.
I'm old.
That-
Mike DiLisio, yeah.
Wow, we get in trouble for called up old. He started
It's
off.
his word.
I'm allowed to call me
He
old.
can say it. It's
Nobody
his
else.
word.
Mike is part of the greatest generation.
No, I am
Grayest.
not.
I think it's pronounced grayest.
I'm kidding.
not.
He's a boomer.
No, I am not. Gen X, baby.
I have to do this because I only have 9 months before I
Okay.
join your decade.
All right.
And then
Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy the 40s while they last.
Oh, gosh.
I know. I know. Hey, thank you all for joining us. We want to say thank you to some of you all for supporting our Game Found. We run a fundraiser every year. We're running it right now. You can find out more information if you go to supportdicetower.com. And these are folks who supported us last year. We want to say thank you to Loopy.
Thank
to
you.
Dan and Anigi Hudson, to
Thank
Renke, to the Kenosha Kickers, sorry, to Rob and Anne Marie from the Meeple Dungeon podcast, to Sam Corcoran.
Or Sarah.
One moment here.
Sam and his twin sister, Sarah.
You want to take over there, Mike?
No, I'll just check on. It's much more fun to check on him.
All right. To James DiPaolo and Barry Diggs, to Indigo the dog,
Indigo, shout out Indigo.
to JB Lewis,
Hey, JB.
and to Arno Reichel. Got it.
Or Michael with an R. That's good.
That was
Reichel.
very helpful.
Yes.
Michael Reichel. That's a cool name, Reichel.
Reichel, I like it.
And a puppy.
At least 3 of those people
Indigo,
come to our
the puppy
conventions.
dog.
Maybe 4 or more of those come to our cons.
Yeah, I recognize JB for sure.
We got some cons coming up.
Loopy.
Dice Tower East, Dice Tower East in Orlando, Dice Tower West in Las Vegas, which is only a month and a half away. So if you want to come to that, that'd be fantastic. Also, Dice Tower Vacation still has some open spots if you
Yeah.
want to come to that, but very few. And like I said, check us out at supportdicetower.com.
Yes.
Why? Because we talk about games, and every year we do our top 100 games. And so far, they've all been trash, but today we start the good ones.
Well, we started today, but technically, yeah. They're
Oh, that was today. That was 2 hours
I was
ago.
like, huh, okay, interesting. So how about tomorrow we start the good
Let's
ones?
start the good ones tomorrow. No, let's
Today?
do it right now.
You want to do it now?
Let's do it right now.
How about half of these are good? Meet me halfway.
Thank
Don't
you to
get-
Samwise.
My
I need an original idea for this Dice Tower video. Everyone's just going to do their big wall of games. It's too obvious. I need some inspiration. Oh, thanks, Scorponok. Number 90.
Is
Did you
that
say
Voltron?
Scorponov, was that what his name
Yeah,
was?
Scorponok.
Skorkanov.
Yeah, be careful, Mike.
It's Sarah from, what is it?
That's
Should I go or should I wait for you to?
I'm looking for a
No, we're
Scorponov
gonna-
Transformer.
we're
Yeah,
good.
he turns into a scorpion.
Ooh.
That can't be the same one. That doesn't look like that.
didn't look
one.
the
It's
same.
definitely Scorponok.
Was it?
Look, that
Yeah.
doesn't look like him.
That, my good man, is the well-known Cybertron resident of Scorponok.
Scorponok.
Scorponok Smith, he likes to go by.
All right, just go to
My number 90 is Scorponok Slam. My number 90 is a pure push your luck game. It has
I love it.
no theme whatsoever. The title is what the game is basically about, and I love that.
Push.
Can't stop.
Oh,
Can't stop. Yeah, you can't stop. That's what makes this
Why?
game so great.
Why?
Look at that. Oh, they show the
Yes!
garbage
oh
edition. Andrew,
look at that.
look at
They're
us.
showing the good one.
Andrew, how dare you put that terrible stop sign version in a box that is the size of a hubcap instead of the plate L-board version, which is vastly superior.
I know that you've made your bed and you have to die in this hill, but
I
there's
do.
no way you play with that version in real life.
No, I absolutely do. As a matter of fact, I have
What
multiple
human beings
versions.
are agreeing to?
The ones who like smaller box games?
I have to be honest. This is one of those ones. If you brought that out, I'd be like, I am not playing this.
Well, you'd lose out on a great push your luck game that has stood the test of time. You're rolling dice and you're moving up on tracks, and of course, the dice you're able to roll more often, the numbers you'll roll more often are going to have longer tracks, whereas the 12s and the 11s will have smaller tracks. But you are basically banking on a particular set of numbers, and you're trying to reach the tops of those tracks before the other players. However, you are very likely to bust if you try it too often, but you know what? You just can't stop. You want to roll it one more time. I know I can roll another 10. I know I can do it. Brrr, bang, you busted.
Wait, how do you roll dice?
Brrr, bang, you busted.
How many dice?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
many dice are coming out of your hand?
Oh,
They
I'm
come out
rolling
from the
dice.
fingertips, actually.
Yeah. Brrr, Scorponor.
Scorponor.
That's what we call the Scorponor. Bring. Yeah, it's great. It's a
You would
beautiful.
argue that you're not a boomer, then you start massacring Transformer names.
I was a Voltron guy. Anyway, look, this is a game that's a classic for a reason. It is the most simplistic of game design, but it's like, oh, anyone could design that game. Well, then why didn't they?
I want to be clear. I like Can't Stop.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I know
I'm
you-
criticizing this specific version of
Yeah,
it.
whatever version you play, you're going to get a great push your luck game, and you'll have a blast. And the more people are into it, the better it is, right? You're pushing people, go, yeah, do it, yeah, you busted.
You know, that doesn't happen to me in my games.
No,
Because they're like, even though you're going up against me, you should stop. I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
that's right. Yeah, 'cause
we
they know
can
you.
do this.
That's right. All right, my number 90 Can't Stop.
All right. I definitely prefer. I'm with Tom on this one. I like the bigger one with the built-in stops.
With the big, ugly stop sign
they
board.
get
that's-
fiddly. When this game gets small, it gets fiddly.
You don't have to do much. You're just moving up a little track.
I know, but it's easy to bump and move things in this game. I like it. The big giant one has the cones and indentations on the board.
Yeah, sure. I
It's-
get
it's-
it.
it's-
Is
you-
it more
you-
functional? Sure, but it's too big and bulky and
I like to
it's
hang it on the
weird
wall,
box
so-
I would do that,
Yeah.
Like a crokinole board.
or I'd put it at a crosswalk and
Be like, whoa.
wait. I can't stop.
What?
You have the stop sign. And you see one that says "Can't stop." Oh, I can't stop. Bam! Scorponor.
A guy's driving down like, well, the sign says Can't
Says
Stop.
I can't stop, officer.
That's the worst.
As a matter of fact, I'd love to sit here and chat with you, officer, but I can't stop.
What are you talking? Oh, he's rolling dice now?
Walk around town writing cans on
yeah,
stop
exactly.
signs.
I don't make the rules, officer.
Okay. My number 90 is Scythe, which is
Oh,
Ooh,
one of
I'm
those
curious.
critical darlings that I believe I've had on my top 100 before.
75 last year.
Okay. It's one that I think it's very it's one I haven't played a lot of recently. It's one that I have very fond memories of,
Yeah.
and it's a game that still to this day I consider to be pretty unique, pretty different from a lot of other games that have things moving on a map. You know, be it mechs in this case and workers or what have you. There's a few different things that this game does that I find unequaled in any other game. One of them being the idea that when you make resources in this game that you need for many things, they're on the land. They're there because they're there. That's where the resources got made. So somebody else could walk in there, smack your guys out of there, and now those resources are theirs. I love that. I love that you don't take them off the board and they're just in sort of an abstracted area in front of you. Really neat stuff. Very well done. I love the theme. I love the look. I love this idea of it being a marriage between a farming game, kind of, basically, and then but also the threat of combat is always there. The idea that you might be assaulted, that I could invade you. I also love the idea of doing those cards that you discover a thing and you're just looking at a painting that then describes the three things you can do with what you're seeing in the painting. They don't write you a story. You just look at an illustration and then, oh, look, there's a mech in the background. You could go try to steal that mech. or there's a farmer here in the foreground. You could trade with the farmer. I love that. I love the way to handle that.
It's smart.
Really neat, great theme, fantastic trappings inside. One that's probably rated too low for a lot of people out there, actually, because I know a lot of people consider this kind of a critical darling.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy it. It's just not. There's a lot of other games I'd rather play, but this one's one that has stood the test of time.
Yeah, this was my number one for a number of
Yeah.
years. Yeah. Are you excited about the Duel?
I haven't heard about this.
He hasn't released enough info for me to know
right.
enough about it.
You're doing the news this week. I
Yeah,
think.
we'll talk
It'll
about
be
it.
in
It's a
there.
mixture. It uses pieces. Oh, one of your predictions.
It's-
Oh, that was my prediction.
No, it's mine.
Expeditions versus Scythe.
Oh, okay.
It's a
No, it was my
two-player
prediction.
game.
That's
I said-
mine.
They would use pieces from one game and another game, and I got it.
Really? Already? You knew this then?
I didn't. Are you kidding? I know nothing from this man.
From this man. Yeah, he's very tight-lipped, is Jamie Stegmaier. He doesn't like to talk about his games that are coming up.
Well, not until he talks about them.
That's
You
true.
don't. He doesn't go. Hey,
No, I am assuming if he's put this out in the news that the game comes out next week.
It comes out early this year.
no, he. Well, we're doing the news.
Yeah, well, we'll
early.
do the news.
We'll get there later this week.
Do the news.
All right, my number 90 has been on the list for 4 years. This is one I wonder where it will be next year. This is Revive. So Revive, that had the sequel to. Oh, I really like the cover of Revive. It's
You like it better than the Big Eye?
Yeah, I do. Recall is the sequel to Revive, whether they say it's a sequel or not.
It's a
the,
sequel.
the reason I think that I like Revive a little better is when I look at this,
The
I
tracks.
love these crisscrossing tracks. There's just something about this I really enjoy because some of those pieces can only come off if both tracks pass it. And I don't know, it's just kind of a neat thing. And it's a sort of a hand management game where you're playing half your hand every turn. And I like that. The theme is interesting. It's a unique game that, now I'm looking at it, definitely looks better than Recall 2. Yeah, it wins. Well, that's true because I didn't put Recall on my list anyway.
Oh, good.
But
Good. That'd be really awkward if
That would be.
Recall was coming out.
Recall's a very good game, but I like Revive better.
Is the first crossing tracks game Rogers of the Ganges, or was there one that did it before that?
I don't think that's a crossing tracks. That's just two.
You're crossing tracks.
Oh, you mean like two things running at each other
Yeah.
is different than
This
this?
is
It is
different than
different.
this.
Yeah, it is different.
The opposite scoring things? No, they've been doing that since people played Tug of War.
No, that's not what
going
I'm
in
talking
different directions.
specifically about the crossing of the tracks.
The crossing of the tracks. Happens in every country where the trains cross. Martin
Sure.
Wallace has made many games with the crossing of the tracks.
I'm sure he has, yes.
All right.
The people.
The people.
The people. We don't want to talk about my choice. All right.
It's a good choice. It's a little too drab for
It's
me.
a choice. I like it. I like it.
I like
didn't
the
love
game.
It.
I honestly cooled on it very quickly because it
Yeah.
is so drab looking.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue too much on that. The
Yeah.
People's Choice has been on the list for a long time, although last year it fell off. It was at 163. But it's
Whoa.
back at 90. This is a game we almost played during the 30-hour marathon, but this didn't get pulled off the shelf, and that's Deception Murder in Hong Kong.
We talked
Hold
about
on.
it.
What? It's 163 back up to 90?
Now,
Why?
why? That's interesting.
I'm calling it the Zee Garcia and Mike DiLisio effect because you guys are always raving about it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, but I didn't suddenly restart raving
Yeah,
about it last year. I don't know. I give us no credit.
None.
Certainly none to Mike.
None credit.
I'm okay with this.
It's a great game, but I am very surprised that it jumped like that. I
It was
wonder-
76
Did you hear
the
about
year
the duel?
before.
Oh, it's the duel.
There's a Deception Duel.
One of the two of you
not
are
a-
lying.
That's right. You have to figure out which one of the two.
Unfortunately, a game like that exists. Already.
Really?
It's that one where one person may or may not. You and I played it. The one game where someone's lying, maybe. It's one based on the test from Blade Runner.
Oh, jeez.
But if they're telling the truth, there's no game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've
That sounds
so
worse than
forgotten about
Deception.
that game. Wow.
Yeah, no, this Deception Murder in Hong Kong is a great game. I'm very glad to
It's
see it
good.
on there, but yeah, I am.
It was
I am
76 the
curious.
year before that, so maybe last year just not
Oh, it's
a lot
okay.
of people voted for it.
Okay.
Last year
So.
might have been an anomaly.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready for the final puzzle. I found these 3 ships, and I put them on their colored spots. Now, using the arrow, I start counting left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, that's the orange number. Purple, that's red and blue added together. So 3 plus 6, that's 9. That's it. 89. That's the answer. It's 89.
See, logic.
I don't know what I just saw. I know I'm aging myself, but I do that simply by getting on camera. Are you familiar with?
Wow, he's full of the old
Look,
put-downs
if
of
you
himself
if
today.
you lean into it, then hopefully the people won't give you grief. Are you familiar with Rod Serling, the voice
sound
of
familiar?
the Twilight Zone,
He's also the face of the Twilight
and the
Zone.
face of the Twilight Zone?
And
He
he's
was
also the
writer.
mouth of the Twilight Zone
that's-
and the eyes.
That's what I was getting at. That gentleman had a very distinct Rod Serling timbre to his voice.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I like that.
I've heard that word pronounced timbre.
You're wrong.
I believe I'm wrong too,
Yeah.
but
They
Chris
think
is a
that-
music guy.
they
That's
think it's
Jeffrey Tambor.
They think it's a tambourine.
yes!
It's timber.
In your
Timber.
face, man.
Whatever.
Wait, are we
timbre.
talking about the word Timbre?
Yes.
And it's pronounced timbre?
Yes.
I refuse
Sure,
to
I knew that
acknowledge
because
that.
I'm the best at pronunciation.
I not always, like, I said it once and I thought timber also.
Yeah.
It's also in Spanish very much timber with, timbre.
Timbre.
But apparently, timbre. I'm like, English, why? English, why do you do these things to me?
I think it's only the those drama people you were hanging around with.
It's the music.
Oh, it's the music kids. There you go.
Sorry.
All right.
It's so hard to sit next to a jock sometimes.
That's right.
A young man.
Yeah. I was definitely windmill dunking on everybody. 89 is a game that's been around for a long time, and I don't know if it's because this has been on my list consistently, but I am very excited about this game, which is Tikal, because they're coming out with a new version of it this year.
Tikal Duel.
No.
Tikal 3.
It's like a refreshed edition of Tikal. So
Who is?
basically,
Mike is bringing all the news to this top 10.
yeah, it's
Apple?
No, he's going to Google it.
Oh.
He's going to Google it.
That would be a new.
I believe they worked with Kramer and Kiesling to.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Tikal is a fantastic game.
It
I don't
is.
I don't really think it quite made my top 100. I
Tikal
might be
Legend,
wrong.
right?
Tikal Legend. Super Meeple. Oh,
It is
same,
Super
same
Meeple.
company.
Good.
Okay.
That's great. That's great.
So this is a game that uses an action point system, which is something that, I don't know if there were other action point games before Tikal, but it's certainly one of the earliest, if not the earliest, where you have a whole list of actions you can take. You have 10 action points, and you can spend them as you like to do these different actions.
Right.
But essentially what you're doing is you're doing exploration. You're trying to find these temples in the jungle. I love this theme. I love the action points, although, Tom talks a lot about their, this older version of the action point system. It can lead to long turns, some AP. Sure, I get that, but I still love this game. I think that it is unique. I think that it is my favorite of the trilogy, which also included Cusco and Mexica, or Java, I think was the original version of Cusco. And I'm interested to see what they do with this Tikal Legend.
It's weird because we call it the Mask Trilogy, and there's no longer masks.
There's no longer masks on the
so-
covers. Although I will say Super Meeple did a beautiful job
They
with these new
did.
productions.
I do kind of miss that iconic trilogy, man.
Yeah.
The cool mask on all three.
Yeah.
There was such it was such an early concept, but I feel I'm very nostalgic for that series of
I
three
agree.
awesome boxes that matched with a really cool iconic mask with a different color on each.
I agree.
This is the winner of the three by far, in my opinion.
Me too. Yeah, but if you're going to redo it and you're going to go away from that look, they did a nice job with these
absolutely.
too. So there you go. My number 89, Tikal.
Go Mexico.
You like Mexico the best?
I do.
Mexica's the meanest.
No, I
You
don't
think
know.
Mexico's
I
meaner
think
than
Java's
Java?
the meanest.
Really?
Java's the slowest.
it's
for sure.
yeah.
Java's my least favorite.
It's my least favorite too. I think Mexico's more just confrontationally mean because you can just cut somebody off the board completely.
A to the men.
Yeah.
My number 89, speaking of cutting people off and tossing them into walls and having them explode and or catch on fire, Thunder Road Vendetta is my 89. A really fun,
He gets really personal
bombastic...
when he plays. He's
Yeah.
not just shooting cars, but throwing people.
No,
on
I
the
like
walls.
to I like to sort of body slam fools.
Right.
Maybe drag them across the oil stains. Maybe strap them to the hood of my car as a blood bag.
I like that. Blood bag.
You know, witness me playing this game, and you'll witness a different take on Thunder Road Vendetta. I love it. I think it's really fun. It's bombastic, like I said. It's over the top. It's one you probably already know if you would like or not, just from having it heard described a couple of times.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're sort of you know what you're gonna get. That's not to say there isn't a game there. There are certainly choices to make there, but the game has a ton of luck and it is silly and lighthearted. You are trying to race to the end of this track or eliminate everyone else, and you don't have a ton of control over that. You could just end up trying to hurt someone and slamming your own vehicle into an impassable object, and there you go. They do give you 3 vehicles, so that can happen a couple of times and you're still in it. Really neat, incredible production here from Restoration Games. Thunder Road Vendetta is a winner. My 89.
It's a banger.
Literally. My number 89 has been on the list for 3 years, was 70 last year. This is a Euro game that looks beautiful if you like colors assaulting your retinas, but I do.
Oh, I know what
And
this
this
is.
is Arborea. Although I will say, I think I just read
just
today
announced
or
an
something, there's an
expansion.
expansion coming, which
Arborea Duel.
I'm not 100% sure this game needs an expansion. There's a lot in it.
Can they add some more color to it, please?
That is a wild board.
I love this. I
Yes.
love that board so much.
Have you tried making a tie from this yet, Tom?
Ooh,
Oh.
that's intriguing. I haven't made a custom tie in years.
It's time to get on it, baby.
Okay. Anyway, this game is you have these guys riding, I call them surfboards, these little moving tablets, and you jump off whenever you want to take actions, but the farther you wait, the better the action is. It's very similar in a sense to Zolkin, although here you get more actions, not a better action. And you get to go down these little paths and take actions. It's a lot of fun.
So it's like shoots and ladders.
You have to say
It is. It's Euro game shoots and ladders.
I love it.
And then you move down paths and you go up other tracks and get points from various things. And then you're also building a little tree, Carcassonne thing in front of you that also scores points.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
It's a mishmash for sure, but I enjoy it.
Yeah,
Arborea.
that's one that you've championed. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about, although it's getting an expansion, so there must be people that like
I
it,
guess
right?
it did well enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have not played that one yet.
No, me
I
neither.
am going to go ahead and not write that
I was
down.
frightened and confused by the board.
Alrighty, the People's Choice 89 has been on the list since the very beginning. It debuted at 9, and now it is 89. It was 42 last year, so that's kind of a big drop. That's because there's more and more games coming out like this one, but it's still the classic Race for the Galaxy.
Oh, look, it's still on the list.
I have a super abuse. I'm not sure I've ever noticed that it said revised second edition in the corner where it looks exactly the same
Like
as
they
the first
changed
edition.
Well, you know,
Nothing.
they changed, I don't know what they changed.
Nothing.
The
Wow.
cover is definitely the same. I think they might have changed the cards slightly. I think it's a very small revision.
I played this game a lot over the past year. This is one that I feel very confident when I meet someone like, I bet you've not played this.
Yeah.
But you probably played something that was affected by it.
I think a lot of people haven't played this.
A lot of newer players
Oh, yeah,
probably
new to
have
the
not.
hobby. You probably haven't played it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this is one that gets played as much as like something like Carcassonne or Catan or the other kind of traditional get them into the hobby ticket
Well,
to
this
ride.
is not a game I would consider to get them into the hobby
It's
game,
not.
to be
No, it's
fair,
definitely
you know.
not.
Hey, Grandpa.
Sit
play
down
Race
and
for
let's,
the
let's
Galaxy.
Right.
You got to go into the alien artifacts, Grandpa.
That's
Which
right.
way should I be holding these cards, Sonny? Like, it matters, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I like Race for the
I'm
Galaxy.
glad this is still in the People's Choice Top 100. Race for the Galaxy.
Number 88.
It's a superhero.
Yeah.
It's 88, man.
88, man.
Oh, his mask. Oh, I see it now. But his
Yeah.
mask was just a single 8.
There's a sideways A. It's the Infinity
On the
Man.
back, there's another. Yeah. You don't know if he's coming or going at any given moment. That's what makes him so terrifying.
Wow.
I know.
That's impressive. That's quite a superpower. My number 88 is a new game to the list, but it's not a brand new game, although it is relatively new. This is a game that I don't think is going to... It was crowdfunded. I don't think it's going to get a reprint. It's probably just going to go the way of the dodo,
So
unfortunately.
wait, this is a game that no one's heard about, but you have?
No, we've played it. I think you might have played
Don't
it.
include me in this.
Do
You've
not.
definitely played it.
Ah, no proof.
It's in the Dice Tower library, I
Shocker.
believe.
Yeah, but that's because that library is rock solid.
That's
I
correct.
Got you, I got you.
My number 88 is Biohack. This is a worker
I have-
placement game.
Oh, I have played this.
Yeah. It's a worker placement game that does some really unique things with timing. I really like when worker placement games plays around with everyone's going to these spots. However, the timing at when you do them really impacts it. So if you see the left side of that board, you are placing workers onto that. Have you not played this?
I've played it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember. I think not liking it, but go ahead.
Oh, really?
I don't think I liked it.
I think you thought it was okay.
Okay.
It's
like
good.
not
man.
liking it.
It's really, really good.
Go ahead.
What you're not seeing here is you're drafting these cards, or you're not drafting. You're getting these cards that you're building through getting the DNA and resources and such. Some of the locations you go are more dangerous. You have to roll a danger die, where you may get damaged, and you'll need medicine to heal your workers. But on the right side of the board are the more powerful actions. But you cannot go to one of those spots directly from your board. It has to go from somewhere on the left side of the board. So you're kind of deciding, am I going to go to these? Or no, you're removing them from the left side to put them onto your board to then go over there. Because the more people that are at your location on the left, the more powerful the action is.
Okay.
So there's a timing element. So if you're in a 4-player game and all 4 people have gone to that location, because it's simultaneous reveal, you pick 3 locations you're going to.
Okay.
And if all 4 people are at that location, you'll get the best version of it. So you would pull back from there, right? So you get the best
There's
one.
a lot of games that kind of do that thing, you know.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. But then,
I do like that idea.
yeah. So it's like you're incentivized to pull workers from the left, but you can't go to the right until you've pulled workers. So it's that neat timing of, when do I go over here? Do I just wait over here and get get worse versions to get better actions on the right side? I just think it's really cool. And then you're getting these weird creatures.
I wish they had delved into that more.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's a hippo giraffe in it or something, but a lot of them are like
They have griffins.
a chimera and a griffin. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, you couldn't think of some eagle alligator.
They
combo?
basically, those are like they have
Eagle
3
alligator.
different like levels of cards. The easiest ones are all the ones you've heard of, and then
No,
the
most of
wacky
them are the ones you heard of. There's very
Maybe.
few wacky ones.
Yeah, maybe.
Has this been on your top 100 before?
No, this is new to my list. I
But
played
it's-
it relatively recently last year,
Oh,
so I think that
for
helped.
the first time?
No.
Oh,
I
okay,
played
it just
I
kinda came
reviewed it.
back.
Yeah. I played
Okay,
it
I
when it
see.
first came out. I bought it a bunch, and then
You bought it a bunch. You played it a bunch?
I played it a bunch. Did I say bought it a bunch?
Yeah, you did. It's okay.
Okay, I
Yeah,
bought it
6
a
copies.
bunch. I played it. I bought it once. I played it a bunch of times. And then I
But
played
it came
again
back, so
recently.
it's kind of has a
Yeah,
resurgence
I'm like,
for
man,
you.
I really want to keep playing this. Yeah.
That's interesting. No, I remember-ish playing, and I also don't remember much about it. It was not one that made an impression, I
Okay.
guess, you know.
Okay.
But that's interesting that it's come onto your list.
Yeah. I played it again recently. I'm like, man, I really want to play this. I mean, I could have played it again the next day.
This is from
It's from Uchibakoya, but it's not the same designer as any of
this
those
is
other
one of their
games.
lesser known games.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
oddly.
it is from that company. Okay. All right, and my number 80, where are we at? 8 is an oldie but a goodie, a game with a few different versions. The new one is the one that I'm counting here. Technically, 4th edition, but 3rd is the same. Fury of Dracula is my 88. I happen to have 3rd edition. 4th edition is the same game from a different publisher. It's the same game. It is an all versus one game in which you are looking for Dracula, who is moving about Europe trying to sire new vampires, or you are Dracula and you're trying to hide from the people hunting you down, the Van Helsing and that cousin, the weird cousin that hangs out with Van Helsing, and then that lady you bit once but she won't stop calling you, and her husband.
I'm really mind blown by how much garlic that guy has on that stick. He's ready.
That's a lot of garlic.
He's ready to take out the vampires.
It's enough for a lasagna.
That's delicious. Fury of Dracula is a little long.
A
A little.
lot long.
It's like 3 hours. That's not.
It's a lot long. It's
I
a
don't
lot,
think that's
it's a lot
crazy for, like-
convoluted because there are so many games that do what this does in a quarter of the time.
How many? Name 5.
Letters from Whitechapel.
No theme.
No, why?
Mind
That's longer.
Management. What? Scotland Yard.
No theme. Keep going.
If you're only talking about theme, I like the theme a
That's
lot.
the problem is I like the idea of a hidden movement game.
Yeah.
But I need some juice. I don't like the ones I've played. It's a theme I like more, or sorry, a mechanism, I guess I
This
should
is
say.
easily the most thematic of these games.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a
I agree.
mechanism that
Come
sounds great in theory, and
I'm
then
not
I end
talking
up
about
playing
theme.
them and not liking any of them.
Yeah.
Like the one with the oh my gosh, the girls running around the school trying to hide from the The one you like.
Final Girl.
No.
Nuns on the Run?
Nuns on the Run. Thank you. Nuns on the Run sucks. Sounds great, but it sucks.
You even played the new revised version.
Oh, okay, they fixed it?
It's better.
Okay, they fixed it. Maybe I'll like it. Letters from Whitechapel. Again,
That has almost no theme.
No
That is
theme.
Pure deduction. And it's as long as it's, Mike.
just
I
don't-
I was not thinking. I was actually. What's the one that's shorter? There's another
Mr.
one.
Jack?
no, that's different. That's
no,
not this.
no.
Oh, Whitehall
something
Mysteries
else.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. There's
no one ever
shorter
played
versions
that
of
game,
that.
Mike.
I'm sorry. I'm not. The theme. This is probably one of my
Yeah.
favorite themes too. I just was like, my God, this game is so long.
It is long. It is long.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Sniper Elite is better than this. That's true.
I don't like Sniper Elite as much. Yeah, I don't know. I just tend to not really like games that do this, and this one's the exception, which
Yeah.
is weird. Because in theory, again, I really like this idea of, oh, you're moving around in secret. That's so fun.
Yeah.
And then I play the thing, and it's dry.
Yeah. Are you okay not playing as Dracula?
Oh, yeah.
You don't
yeah,
mind
yeah,
either
yeah.
side?
No, I'm good either way.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's fun both ways for me. I
Okay.
usually like to be the one guy running, but
Yeah.
in this one I'll play either.
Yeah, anyway, 88 for me, Fury of Dracula.
All right, my next one has been on my list for 15 years. Last year was 68, 88. It kind of bounces around. A solid game, Airlines Europe. We just talked about this one. This is one I think Wendy wanted to see a reprint of, even though it is a reprint already of Union Pacific. But this one could use a reprint. Why? Because it's a real grounded game.
I wanted to bring back Union Pacific, the OG. Bring back
Union
the train.
Pacific, the company will not allow that. That's why they changed it to begin with.
Call it Union Atlantic. Okay, I've seen Atlantic Rim, the film, and it was really good.
Have you seen it?
Oh, of
I
course.
couldn't bring myself
I
to
can't
watch it.
imagine that being any good.
No.
Anyway, it's this little stock market style game where you are both growing the companies and buying stock in them. And the bigger the company gets, the better the stock is, but you're also have to take turns to build it up. It's a nice back and forth play. It's one of the few games that plays well with five. And very few Euro style games do that. I think this one's a really solid game. It is not pretty, but it is functional and works well. So, Airlines Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a theme of my top 10 list. Wait, my next one's also not pretty. All right, People's Choice. This one is a surprise drop for me. It was 49 last year, 32, 21, 14, 22, 13, 16. So a pretty big drop for
Okay.
a very, very popular game here. 88 for the people is Azul.
Whoa.
Yeah, like I said, it was as high as 13, actually. Was
At
it-
least they picked the right version. This is the best Azul.
Yeah, the people like it a lot. Mike's trying to poke a bear there.
I am a little bit.
don't
I know
why.
that you two like different versions. I still like the OG the best.
This is a very good game. I'm trying to figure out, again, causation here of why this would
Yeah.
slip. Are there other games like it that came out recently? I guess there's a few, but I doubt they're on this list.
Could it just be that so many people like the other editions also? that,
No, I don't think so. That hasn't affected games
wow,
like Ticket
you
to
dismissed that idea
Well, hang
right
on.
out of
Hang on.
hand.
Go ahead. I'll let you talk longer.
No, I'm good. I have no idea why.
Say anything.
But say what you're gonna say.
Anyway,
Shut up.
Sculptor.
We don't even remember what it was anymore.
it's something with a
I don't know what it
scorpion.
was.
Scorpion.
As we continue on the Dice Tower's top 100 games, I am proud to bring to you number 87. What?
Everyone is
That's
trying to get-
267, 67.
We do have editorial control over these, correct? How many more
Every single-
67? When we get to 67, it better not even mention that thing.
I would love for that to be true, but
Wouldn't it
I
be
somehow
great?
doubt it.
I somehow doubt it as well. I bet. Oh no, because you picked the numbers. Because I bet there would be people like, if you could request a number, that would be
gosh.
the second most requested.
I do
number.
not
Second
allow
most is
people
right.
for that reason.
All right, my number 87 is a game that, remember I said like Dice Throne is a system, a game system. This is also, I think, a game system. This is 20 Strong. This is a solo dice rolling game that is really, again, a system to play a various array of different games. This is coming from Chip Theory. They had one original IP, which is Solar Sentinels, which I believe is what we're looking at here in this video, which is fine. They're all good, right? I think some are better than others, but they've since gone into not only other chip theory games, like there's a 20 strong version of Too Many Bones and Hoplomachus Victorum and Cloud Spire.
I think 20 strong is different enough at this point that I'm going to insist next year you have to pick one. You can't just say the whole system.
Oh, well,
because they're so different.
Sure. Yeah, I could do that. I'll do that starting next year.
Ooh, I didn't think he'd cave on that.
No, I would cave because it's no.
He's weak and feeble.
I'll tell you, they really are built around that same dice system.
What's your favorite one right now?
Right now, recency bias is probably going to get me. I really like the Tanglewoods.
Okay.
Those are really good.
I haven't seen that stuff. I definitely like the Too Many Bones one of the original three.
Agreed. Of the original ones, that's my favorite.
That's the best.
Yeah,
I wish I'd
really,
played
really
that
good.
one. I only played that first one, and I didn't like it at all.
It's the most vanilla. It's the most vanilla.
If you don't like it at all,
Right.
Like if you don't like the
it just felt like I kept losing. Like
You
I was,
won't like it,
flipping
I
I'm like
think.
I lost.
I think it's the same. Like
It's
they
the same
are
thing, yeah.
They're twists on the same idea.
It's dice management. It's
the same concept.
Yeah, exactly right. I think it's really good, and I'm so impressed with how they've taken this core system and gone in so many different directions. It's neat, really neat. That is my number 87, 20 strong.
All right, my number 87 is a water-themed game that is lovely and it's called Aquatica. I don't know what else to say. Aquatica is a card management game in many ways, sort of a hand management game in many ways, but also an action management game. And that's sort of where the game thrives, is this idea that you're tucking cards on your board. They have abilities down the side you can see there, and it's up to you when you choose to trigger those abilities by tucking that little bit under the board and then activating that. And so suddenly, if you are going to be purchasing a card, well, you could push that middle card up and get 2 coins. And if you can find a way to skip the empty, then boom, that's another 3 coins. Now you have 5 coins to buy something. And you have all these neat opportunities available to you. You have to manage to make it all work when you need it to work. But it's so fun to set things in place and then have like the ability to go, I'm going to push this up and now I can acquire that. Ooh, next turn, okay, I'm going to push this up and I can bank this card and whatever. That's really fun. The game has great expansions. I really like the expansions for this game. I recommend them. It's one that there's 2 that I can think of. There are 2 expansions. They're both fantastic. And I certainly would not dissuade you from trying them. If they look good, right away, honestly.
Yeah, put them in there. It's not too difficult of a game.
They're not tricky. It's not like building on top of another thing. They're clean. They're really interesting. Love Aquatica. Just lovely looking game, and thinky and puzzly without being too punishing. That's the thing I love about it. So yeah, for me, 87, Aquatica.
I'd call it essential.
I would say it's an essential game.
Yes.
Well, that cover's beautiful. Let's keep this up with another beautiful cover.
Here we go.
This
You already
is
told us it's
new,
trash.
new to the list.
Okay.
Trick-taking game, Origin Story.
Oh, I don't hate the cover. Well, I don't
This
love
is
the
your
cover.
top one.
I don't love the cover.
This
Come
is in
on.
your top 100.
I thought
I really do like it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I just wish that the cards are fine at
fine.
best. I don't love them still.
If I saw that cover, just the right half of that cover, I would guess it's a game about dancing.
I would guess
I
it's a
would
David Cronenberg movie.
Yes.
It looked like
I was
body
actually
horror.
going to say, it looks like someone is, that person's laying on they're about to do anatomy.
Experiment on them.
Yeah.
Good night. You guys are very dark.
Yeah, well, I didn't draw the picture. I don't know.
She's clearly dancing. She's a reanimated corpse.
Anyway,
that's
it's a
dancing.
great trick-taking game.
It is.
That has a lot of cool vibes in it with special abilities and special powers. But it, at least for me, and I know for some people will overwhelm them, I never felt overwhelmed by it because it adds 1 each round. You know what people can do, and they can't even activate all their special powers most of the time.
Right.
And then it's just a fun trick-taking experience for me. I think it's interesting, it's thematic, and I like everything but the art.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I really like it.
Me too. It's a good one.
And then
It's a good one.
It's a good
The
one.
people's choice was 153 last year, 151 the year before that. The 2 years before that, it wasn't even on the list. And then it was.
Wait, so it's old. It's like 5 years old at least.
It's like 12 years old, but it had a second edition.
Oh, well, that doesn't count.
I don't know when the second edition came out, though. You can let me know. It's Lord of the Rings, the card game.
Oh, no, it's
Really?
ages old. What?
When did the
Wait,
second edition
This game
come
is
out?
on the
a while
list.
ago, years ago.
You know what I think? I think there's a Lord of the Rings resurgence.
You
at
No,
this
think?
point.
no, I think people voted for the wrong game.
I think you're right. I think they picked the wrong game.
I
I'm
think people
serious.
voted here for
the trick-taking
one of
game?
the Lord of the Rings
Yeah, they
games.
thought it was Lord
I
of the
couldn't
Rings.
tell you which one.
I agree.
And it was the Lord of the Rings, the card. And I, for one, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, you should go check out the Lord of the Rings, the card game. It's awesome. It's a living card game that's dead now.
Let me put it to you this way: no one's playing the Lord of the Rings the card game.
I was
Nobody.
I was looking at this game 2 days ago.
I can't tell if you guys are for it or against it. I'm so
for
confused.
It.
I'm
I'm for
against
it.
it.
I have this game. I like this game. I urge you to play this
Do you
game.
like Marvel Champions?
I was okay with. I don't like most of these living card games.
Like Arkham Horror, the card game.
If someone's teaching me that, I would play it again. I enjoyed it because you were teaching it to me.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is very similar.
I
to
don't
both
love
of
this
those.
as much either. I think
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's the third of those three for me, but it's still a very good game. I think.
I'm with Zee though. I think people were choosing a different game.
I
They
feel
thought this
like-
was the trick-taking game.
Yeah, I
or-
wonder. But hey, you know what?
It's possible
It's
the
good.
trick-taking game has also shown up on the list.
Okay, well, but still, you can't underestimate. People got confused.
You can't underestimate the stupidity of
Right.
voters.
I wasn't going to say it, but I'll let Z say it. Also, there were
That's a nice
876
statement
Lord
there.
of the Rings games that got out last year.
There were a lot. No, this is great. Hey, let's go with it.
All right, good job, people.
Nice.
Hey, Bat Family. Welcome to episode 86 of Bored All the Time.
Wait a minute. Aren't we on like episode 32 or something?
No, I'm really positive this is 86.
No, actually, you're both wrong.
What?
This is the top 100 games from Dice Tower. This is game 86.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know.
Now I know.
This is episode 86 of the times we've done this. That's probably not true, but it's probably not too
no.
far off either.
They did it a few times, I'm sure.
I just realized this. I
He's
should
been
have
reading
noticed
from
it.
the wrong list.
No. I should have noticed when I was putting it together, but it just happened to work out this way. There's two just strict solo games back to back. And there aren't that many on my
Solo-only
list.
games, okay.
There are not that many on my list as much as people will think there are. Number
I have a
86
few this year. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
Huh.
it is a game that has been, it's one of the older solo-only games that I've played. It is from one of my favorite designers, and I believe it might be the only solo-only game this designer has made.
Whoa, hold on.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes, it's a designer you very much enjoy.
Katana.
Kirkalda.
A solo-only game from Bruno Catala.
Skeletala. No, it's
Scorponok.
not Cathala. It's Sashi. This is Coffee Roaster.
Oh, yes.
And that is the version that I have. So
I
thank
was about
you,
to say,
Andrew, for
that's the
picking
old
that.
version.
Yeah,
I will
thank you for
say-
putting that. Yes.
Coffee Roaster, now that Sashi has made quite a few games,
Yes,
is definitely an outlier.
it is. It's more complex than most of his games.
It's also very different. It's
It
a
is.
solo game. It's a bag building, push your luggage.
Yeah.
Like it's out there with how different it is.
It's very different than all of his other games. You're right. It really is an outlier. Now, this is a version that was originally released in Japan, but it was re-released by Stronghold. I think it was DLP first, and then Stronghold in the North Americas. So I think that version you can still get. So it is something that's out there. It's just a bag building game. Like you said, a solo bag building game where you are trying to hit a range. You're roasting coffee beans and you're trying to get them to within a particular range of like different flavor notes, and all of that is theme, but you're trying to hit a number value by pulling chits out of a bag. Most of them have numerical values. Others will have actions that you can pull them out to trigger, but you're trying to get it in this sweet spot of a number value, and you're pushing your luck, because, if you get really close to it, you want to get exact, so you might try to pull, but now you've over roasted it. It's not as good anymore.
burnt.
It's burnt now. So yeah, I really, really have loved this game since I first played it. It still comes out at least once or twice a year. So yeah, it's just charming. I love the theme. I love the bag building element there. I don't have a lot of bag builders on my list, and so Coffee Roaster, love it.
Nice. Okay. 86 for me is an oldie. It's definitely been around for a long time.
But is it a goodie?
It's a goodie still. And when I was making this list, because of the way I made it, where I actually was making the piles, I had to consider again. Yes, do I still keep this around? Do I still like it? I think you're gonna have to check for me. It's dropped.
I'm right here, ready.
But Alhambra is still one I own, and I am very happy to own
What
it.
number are we on?
Wow.
86.
It was 88 last year. It's gone up a bit.
It's actually gone up. That's
year
funny.
before that, it was 31. So calm down.
There you go. Yeah, it's done. It's dead. I like Alhambra a lot. It is one of my go-to games when I am teaching someone a game from this hobby of ours, and they don't really play in that field.
Why were we talking so much about this recently?
I don't know. It came up recently in some conversation. Yeah.
Oh, the Spiel thing. That's right.
The cover. We were comparing the games. Yeah, the Spiel winners.
That's right.
I like that it is a pretty simple idea to understand. You get money cards and you spend them to buy stuff that you then build. Now, some of the things don't really make sense. Like when you pay exact amount, you get to go again.
But that's the game. That's part of the game.
That's part of the game, sure. It doesn't make any thematic sense, but whatever. Neither does rolling a die and then moving that much, but people accept that. But this is one I do bring out and sort of have the forefront of my mind when someone's experience of gaming is Monopoly or something like that, because everyone understands money. You grab it and you spend it for something you want. You want stuff in this game because if you have more of it, you are doing better. Again, another dead simple concept. And this game is made up of those two things primarily.
Yeah.
Spend that money, have more of each thing than everybody else, and get a bunch of points. There's also a bunch of modules you can throw in there, but whatever. You'll
over 30.
You can choose to do that or not. It doesn't matter. But the core game is so straightforward. There's no complications here unless, again, you choose to put them in there. And I love that.
The walls are in the base game, right?
The walls are in the base game, yeah. The walls add a little bit of interest. And in fact, the original game that this is based off was just a card game where the buildings were also just cards and there were no walls.
Oh, okay.
And so this got made into a board game that introduced primarily the walls, actually.
Got it. Okay.
But I like the board game. I like being able to build a thing I can physically see, in front of me. So yeah, for me, Alhambra is still a game I very much enjoy. It's old. You can tell that it's kind of an oldie, game. But I still like it. I still enjoy what it does.
You still break out the defibrillator paddles every so
Why
often.
not? Come on, Grandpa. Sit down.
86 is been on my list since the very beginning. It came on, and when I first time I did this list at
back in the late 1800s.
85.
85?
Last year it was 86. I'm very consistent with
wow,
this game.
This game
I
doesn't
actually
move.
taught this game to several people this year. In fact, I need to teach this to my son. He would love this game. This is Yinch.
Yinch.
Oh, yes.
Yinch, one of the best abstract games ever made. Simple, take a ring, slide it, but you put a piece of your color in it before you slide it, and any pieces you jump over, whether they're yours or your opponent's, flip to the other side. And your rings block the other person from moving. So that's kind of it. And when you get 5 in a row, you remove one of your rings. The first person to remove 3 rings wins. Those are the rules. A little bit more maybe, but it doesn't look like much to board. The pieces are pretty cool, but the board is kind of very plain.
Or probably
But
shouldn't.
man,
look like
it plays so smoothly. I love this game. It's the best of the series for me. It's the only one I consistently go back to.
You don't
It's
like
so
the
good.
one with the
timers?
That's
Well, that
technically
one-
out of the
I was
series.
going to say, that
now.
one, they pretend that's Tamsk. They pretended it's never existed. You know what? That was one of the first games I played in the modern hobby, Tamsk. And I was like, timer, so cool. I cooled on that so fast.
Yeah.
So did the designer.
Yeah. All righty. The People's Choice for number 86. Now, this is another big drop. This was 29. This was 2, 3, no, it was 4, 2, 5, 6, 6, 2, 5, 9, 9, 14, 16,
Wow.
30, 35, 29, and now it's down to 86. But I think that's because this is being eclipsed by the 2-player version and then the 2-player version's follow-up.
Oh, geez.
And that's 7 Wonders.
Oh, this is so sad.
Right?
Yeah,
Seven
okay.
Wonders Duel, and then Lord of the Rings Duel.
This is so sad.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Lord of the Rings strikes again. I mean,
It really is.
Thanks a lot, J.R.R.
someone
Tolkien. You are
just-
ruining gaming.
deal,
Kill
man.
these dwarves already. Enough.
Jeez.
It's still on the list, though, and people
It
still
is.
really enjoy this game. I'm glad to see a lot of these classic games staying on the list.
Yeah.
This is the kind of game where people are like, yeah, Seven Wonders. No, people still play it.
I have so
This
much
is a
affection
proper
for
classic
this game.
at this
It
point,
really
yeah.
is. Like I just feel like that's one of those games that people will still be playing in 50 years, you know?
Yeah, we talk about important games. I don't know if this was revolutionary it didn't necessarily introduce something
Right.
to the hobby, but
It definitely
this is in my top
popularized
10.
drafting.
If someone's like, I'd like to get into board gaming because it sounds cool, recommend something. This is in those first 10 I mentioned.
Yeah, I agree.
It's that good. It's that fulfilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Seven Wonders Dice affected this at all.
I don't think so.
Think so.
So either,
I
no.
don't think so.
All right, well, that's your number 86.
I like that.
That's great.
That was good.
That's
Special effects are
great.
getting better. No, the 85. There you go.
That was good. I
That's
enjoyed
pretty
that.
fun. I love it.
All right. My number 85 is an older game, older than Seven Wonders. It is a unique game. I think I'm just going to go with that. It's an abstract game, but it's very unique. My number 85 is Pueblo.
Ooh.
Pueblo.
Yeah.
Of
Stop
course,
putting
again,
on the
Blake.
bad version.
Talk to Andrew.
Okay, in this case, you cannot think this version.
That's
wait.
the old version there.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm getting mixed up. I'm thinking of the Pueblo from Mojito. That-
Oh, gosh,
Never
no.
mind.
No.
Wait, did Mojito do a Pueblo printing also?
Yeah, it has the worst score track. It's a
haven't.
triangle piece,
Oh, and they go boop, boop.
and you have to flip the piece
Yeah, that's right.
every time you move it on the track.
So the cover that you're seeing is the plate
Plate version's okay.
Yeah, I like the plate version.
It's small.
This is the original version, but the general idea is that you are using these three-dimensional pieces of your color, and you're placing it out on the board amongst other players' colors as well. And you'll see that little token around the outside that Tom is moving. And what you're doing is you're scoring points based upon what that token sees in whichever row or column it's in of your color. And the higher up it is, the more points it's going to get. So it's this constant evolving puzzle where you're trying to do something that's going to score you points now, but is also going to hopefully not get blocked out so that they'll continue to score you points as that pawn moves around the board. It's just such a clever idea. And even at the end of the game, you're going to score points from above based upon your colors you can see. It's just, there's no other game I can think of like this. There are other games that have three-dimensional pieces, right? You know, but nothing that works like this, where you're looking from the perspective. You know what I mean? It's this idea of, you know, if it's abstract, but you can imagine, like, here's some guy who's looking straight ahead and he's looking for his colors, you know. It's abstract. But I like the idea of this three-dimensional that actually has a purpose. It's not three-dimensional just to be three-dimensional. It actually has a scoring element that makes sense. Love it. Really cool game.
Okay.
You've played
this, right?
Yeah, I just like Rumus better. I mean,
Do
it's
you?
just like, you know, simpler.
They're very different kind of games.
They really are, but like they look the same. So it's like,
Well, that's why
I'd just rather play the simpler to understand
Don't you
one.
want to play PU Eblo?
You think Rumus is simpler to understand than Pueblo?
I think
It's so easy.
No, I think Pueblo is a weird one to wrap your mind about. And Pueblo's pieces are funky.
They are funky. That's
They're
true.
funky
That's true.
pieces. They fit together and make a nice cube.
Yeah.
Until you start working with them, then you're like, I like it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's weird.
They are funky pieces. That's fair.
Yeah, if I'm going to play something this abstract from Kramer and Kiesling, I'll just play Torres. I think.
Torres?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this better than Torres, but Torres is good too.
All right, 85 is, I had some Days of Wonder games on my last chunk, and here's another one, though this one is the critical darling recently. This is Heat, Pedal to the Metal, at 85.
Oh, this actually feels low for you.
Yeah. Oof.
Really?
I thought you liked this game.
I like it okay.
Oh, you
I like
had
it
a
okay.
70 last year.
That's not so bad.
That's
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
close.
The heavy rain that did it to you. You hate it because
I'm
you
not
hate
a
the heavy
big
rain.
fan of the rain, you know? No, I like the expansions just fine, though I do wish they did more. The expansions did more, but that's neither here nor there. The gameplay here is a good mix of tactical response and sort of hedging your bets as to what you're hoping you'll be able to do, and then having other players go and possibly mess you up a little bit. And I just love the idea of, and a lot of racing games do this, but I love the idea of having to be careful around the corner. This idea of you got to slow down as you hit the corner, or maybe not. You could push it a little bit. If you go over enough to keep you ahead, but not so much that you explode, you're winning.
You're doing a Robert De Niro there.
I love that. I love that living on the edge thing.
Yeah, that's great.
Can you get away with doing that a few times? Can you get away with doing it over 2 whole laps? At some point, you're going to run into trouble. Maybe. Maybe not. That's fun. That's fun because it's push your luck.
Yep.
And it, the things that drop it for me a little bit, it's slightly mathy.
Yeah.
The player 8 across the top of the player board is a mess. I'm like, what? These phases are insanely convoluted for no good reason. I always have a hard time teaching this game to people because you think
true. It's harder to teach than it should be.
Yeah, you'd think how easy it is would lead you to an easy teach, but it's never quite that painless. But I still like it quite a bit. Scales really well. You can add in sort of dummy-driven cars.
That work great.
They run great. They're very simple and straightforward. Yeah, wonderful game. Heat, pedal to the metal, 85 for me.
Good one.
My number 85, I don't believe I've ever spelled correctly. I've searched for this on Board Game Geek, and I'm like, this game exists. And I just can't spell this word.
Reifenbreite.
No, it's a new game. This
Go.
is Cretaceous Rails. And I don't know why. I just can
Rails
never
is not that hard to spell, Tom.
I don't know why. What did I spell here? Cretacious.
You were close. You went I instead of E.
I know. You just do one letter wrong, and it's every time. Anyway, I really do like this game, though. This is one of those ones that kind of wish was more popular, but also I'm kind of glad that it's not, because then I can show people and they haven't played it before. But you're building train routes.
A lot of train games on our list.
to go show off these dinosaurs. Although trees will obscure the dinosaurs. So you got to chop those trees down.
Got to chop them down.
These are some small dinosaurs if they're getting blocked by a tree.
Have you seen Jurassic Park?
Yes.
And he's like, where are the dinosaurs? And then the old man throws his hat in, or he gets mad. And you don't remember that whole sequence?
I really don't.
No, what are we talking about?
When they first go into Jurassic Park, at the very beginning, they're going through, they're like, where are the dinosaurs? They keep going through and there's nothing. And the guy who spared no expense is like, there's no dinosaurs.
I remember the part where the guy's in the outhouse and gets eaten. And then I remember the water cup shaking.
Yes, okay,
I think the part you were talking about is in the book, actually, not the movie.
No, it's in the movie.
I'm clearly joking. I don't know, but the old guy had the hat, sparing no expense, eating ice cream.
He didn't want to waste the money. He spent it all on ice cream. I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, man, I'm a little jealous, all that ice cream.
I know.
I didn't come to this dinosaur park to look at trees. I want my money back.
Oh, that's right. He says, I really hate that man, because Malcolm's like, are there any dinosaurs here? Anyway, this is a really fun game. There's a lot but my favorite part is the mechanism, action choosing selection, where you put your disc between 2 actions and you get both of them.
You love that, yeah, because there's
fun.
certain games that do that.
Yeah,
Do what? What is it you like?
There's a grid of 4x4, and you put your token between 2 actions, and then you get both those actions.
Spirium and like those games that do that thing.
Anything that lets you do a fun thing for actions, I'm always on board with that.
Yeah.
So that's my 85 Cretaceous Rails. I'll spell it right someday. I won't.
I'll have to try this game someday.
I do too. It's such an off-putting looking game to me.
I have the hardest time getting over
Me
that.
too.
I'm sorry, I'm shallow, but man, it looks like playing with toys from the dollar store.
Or from the kids museum. Yeah, it's not.
Oh,
so
I gotta
bad
get
looking.
over that.
Me too. I've heard it's good.
85 is the Yeez Effect. This game debuted at 73 and then was off the list for like 10 years straight. And then the last few years it was 139, 146, 137. Talk about a game people don't play because of how it looks. People's Choice 85, Hansa Teutonica.
Oof. I played this one.
It's a good game.
I played this one too.
It's good.
It just doesn't look all that, and
it's too mean.
And
for
I think
me, honestly.
they've kind of just said, we don't care what people think.
Yeah, no.
Because each new edition of it, they're like, we're going to keep this up here.
Yeah.
Is this a new edition?
If you play this
That's the
game, it's
big
because
box.
you hate beauty. I thought the game was too mean. That's really I thought it was a very clever, smartly designed Euro game that for my taste was too mean.
I barely remember it. I just remember really disliking it. I have this game rated like a 3.
There you
I
go.
hate it.
And Builder, yeah, it's been a long time since I played it, but I know that like at recent things, Chris has been playing it like at every convention, teaching it to people. Because again, it's one that a lot of people haven't played.
For a reason, yeah.
Wow.
Old.
Sorry,
It's
Chris. I'm
old.
trying to like defend you a little here, and
I could see myself maybe trying this again, but I haven't played Cretaceous Rail, so I'd rather just play that first. You know what I mean?
I played this relatively recently. I think it
Really?
was maybe not last year or it was either last year or 2 years ago that
Wow.
Chris
who
taught.
hurt you?
I played
Chris
it
taught
like
it to me.
10 years ago and just didn't like it.
Yeah,
at all.
I thought it was just it was too mean for me.
All right, Hans Teutonico.
Hey everybody, this is Bruce Schwerin live at the Dice Tower Midwest Annex, and this is number 84.
Hey, what are you doing in my chair? Get out of my chair!
I was hoping you'd be like, "What are you doing in my house?"
We had a second version of that where he says this and then he takes one of the games off my shelf and I was supposed to be, "What are you doing in my house? Put the game back." Two
I love
versions.
it.
You
But
got
that-
them both.
But the first version, the one that you didn't see, was a real life scenario.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually did sneak in.
Yeah, he broke him. He didn't know I had a Ring camera. That's what he didn't know.
In the game room.
In the game room.
Yeah.
Right next to my bat. All right.
No.
Don't do it. That was going to be inappropriate. I don't even know what it was, but I know it was going to be inappropriate. All right. My number 4 is a game that has gone down a little bit, and I need to play it again because it's been too long since I played it. It is a Bruno Catala game coming
Catala.
from the Days of Wonder Studios, and this is Cleopatra and the Society of Architects.
I really thought you were about to say 5 Tribes. Oh,
No,
I
no.
really was. That threw me off there. Okay.
No, and I'm really sad that we're showing the Mojito version here.
I don't hate that cover.
No, the cover's fine, but that edition is trash.
Well, now we're showing the other one.
No, it's
No,
the
this
same
is still
one.
the trash version.
It's so weird
It's
how
not
like
trash.
Trash.
Come on. Not everything.
I feel so
is-
bad because that edition again was like, oh,
Yeah.
whoa. And I did it to myself because I had the same experience with it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And the game is better in this edition.
It
That's
is.
what kills me.
I know, me too.
Because I got rid of my original one,
Yeah.
got this one and kept it for a few months.
Yeah,
and then got rid of it too because
Right. They made
everything was so deluxe. And then you grab the cards and they're toilet paper thin.
it was so bad.
Like, what is this, 2-ply? What
Right.
is this?
On that note, all of these cards are missing.
Yeah. No, so this is a game that when it first came out,
Gross.
right?
Sorry, man.
When the Days of Wonder game came out, it was considered like an over-the-top production because it was.
That's right, yeah,
It
yeah,
had
yeah.
big plastic pieces like this, except they actually fit together and didn't fall all over the place with cheap magnets or no magnets at all that were supposed to be in there. Anyway, it was like
a lot
this
of
where
therapy going
you're
on in
using
this.
you were using the back of the box as your platform, and you're building these things on them. And it was one of the earliest games I can remember that used Tetris style pieces as one of the elements of the game. And it was just a simple game. It was a set collection game, and you're doing these very simple actions where you're turning things in to be able to build a monument or to build an obelisk or whatever the case may be. But my favorite part of the game, it's a small thing, but to me it really made this game stand out, was how they handled the market cards. Whereas I've never seen them do this again, and I do not know why more games don't do it, where you've got this kind of market of cards, and you take the deck of cards and you make half of it face up and half of it face down, and you shuffle them like that.
I'm telling you, that hurts my head every time I do it.
It is
though.
so smart because it just naturally gives you a market where you have some information, but not all. And there are some bad cards in there. There are disaster cards you don't want. And so you might think, hey, I'm getting a great lot of cards here, but the 2 cards you can't see are both bad cards, right? So it's a little bit of push your luck thing. It's a very family weight game. I mean, you could teach this to almost anybody. And I don't know, it's just not one I've played enough. I want to play it some more. I still like it. I mean, it's on here, honestly, because of nostalgia. I want to play it some more.
This is one that I would love to see another edition of
Made
that
right.
has the rules from this
Yes.
new printing because
Yes.
they really are improved rules.
They are better. It was small changes, but they were good.
They're good. They're all good and cleaner and better.
Yep.
With a production approximating the original Days of Wonder
right.
printing
I
a little
agree.
more.
I agree.
That'd be a marriage made in heaven. It really would be.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one. Makes me sad a little bit to think of that game. I don't know why.
Yeah, me too.
All right, my number 84 is a dudes on a map kind of game that is similar to Kemet in its tightness, in its sort of proximity to everything.
Oh, I
you
know what
are
this
only
is.
a couple of steps away from whooping on somebody at any given moment.
You know what this is, Tom?
Do you know what this is, Tom? If you don't figure this out, it's going to ruin your day.
It starts with a R.
I don't know.
It's going to ruin your day. You don't know this.
Forget it. Ruination.
Yes.
Ruination is
I don't like this as much as Z.
Oh,
I like it quite a bit. It's not in my top 100, but it's not too far out.
Yeah, I like it quite a bit. I think a lot of the systems here are very clever. Yes, it has that dudes on a map thing. It has that combat, but the way it handles action selection is really clever, in my opinion. It has these 3 decks of cards face up, in fact, on the table, and on your turn, you just take one, and that lets you deploy new dudes, move them, do a couple of different things just by drafting one of those cards. And on that card are a couple of other things that will matter. You also can hire new characters that are kind of like the big bads in Blood Rage, if you know that game.
Yeah.
You have like your own dude or your own beastie who comes with their own abilities, their own dice, basically, what have you.
Their own mini.
Their own mini, yeah. I love the combat in this game where you're rolling a bunch of dice and then you assign them to abilities on your player board. And it's sort of this little war of attrition back and forth. Really like that. The theme here I really like. It's a post-apocalyptic setting, but with, like cons and in a different part of the world. And usually it's like Australia or the U.S.
Yeah.
fallen in some post-apocalyptic thing. This one's a different part of the world, and I like that. So, yeah, this one's, I don't know. I love it. I love all the different aspects of it really work for me. It's a good stew of those things I tend to like brought together. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think more people should have played this.
I agree. I recommend it. If you are someone who really likes things like Blood Rage, but you haven't heard of this, you should try it.
And it's on the quicker end of things, too, like Blood Rage is.
Yeah.
It's not one of those dudes on a map games that takes 3.5 hours. you
Yeah,
know.
no, I agree. I don't see you, I don't know. I think it's a pretty easy leap to go from liking Blood Rage to liking this, I
agree.
think. That's my 84.
All right, my number 84 was 84 last year.
Man, you got a lot of consistency
You're
in this
very
grouping.
consistent. You're regular.
Here's the thing. I wonder
Where are my cards
if this
for,
will fall
Cleopatra?
off because so many of this type of game comes out now. But I still am a big fan of the sandbox style games. And this one here is Sleeping Gods.
Yeah.
And
So
this is,
good.
I have to give the nod to the OG game. I like both of them.
Magnum opus.
But I don't know what it was about. It's tricky because the second one had better combat.
It did have better combat.
It had more focus. There was less people.
Yep.
But it also had a very specific story, while Sleeping Gods felt like it was 82 stories all mixed together.
Yeah.
And I think I like that better.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with either of them.
Yeah,
honestly.
either is fine.
Yeah.
But I like the original one a lot. I still think it's too hard.
It is.
Like the combat specifically.
Yeah, and
way too
I
hard.
definitely play with his rules that he put that were like, hey, here's a way to start easier. You got to bet more money. You can buy a bunch of items and fighting thing at the
Oh, is
beginning.
that a thing now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I play with that. It makes it so much more fun.
Oh,
for
they have
me.
like a children's mode? That's
Yeah,
cool. I
it's-
like that.
yeah.
I like that. That's good for the children's.
I was playing it with my children, so yeah. How's that feel?
Fine. Can't even
Nah,
be mean
I
to
like-
kids anymore.
Oh, you can. I still love that picture. Like you're supposed to fight that thing somehow.
Yeah, all right.
You literally do fight that thing. I don't know why they're showing that because in that picture, nothing is.
No.
That thing's bigger than Godzilla.
I was never a big. I don't know. Like this game, it feels like the narrative has become to dunk on this game's combat. Nobody hated this game's combat when it first came out.
No, but it was always the weakest part of the game.
Sure, but now it's like easy pickings
I
to
think
be
it's-
like,
well, 'cause he's-
oh, Sleeping Dogs is great. Combat sucks.
Well, because he came up with a better edition. I think
Of
that's what.
course,
two
he's
of them.
matured.
Right. And that makes sense, right? Because none of his other games really had an element of combat.
That's
to
true.
It. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
So this game, in a lot of ways, was so many new things that Ryan Lockett did.
That's
right?
true.
You know,
I want to make one of these games that has the combat from not the above and below game no one ever talks about.
Now or Never is.
Now or Never.
That's my favorite combat of
That's
his.
a great combat
It is.
system. I want to see him make a big game around that.
that is good. Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Anyway, I
there's
like
the-
Sleeping
there's
Gods.
the fantasy one. Are you excited for that one coming out?
I don't know anything about it.
Song of Silver Wrath or whatever.
Song
you know,
of, Song of Silveranth. Or,
that's
yeah.
like, it was on GameFound. You know, he did another Sleeping Gods type game.
Oh,
but
that's right.
fantasy.
Yes,
yeah.
I am interested in
Yeah,
that.
that'll be cool.
The People's Choice, number 84.
Spoilers in the chat.
This one really surprised me that this one came back. It was 162 last year, and it was 52 the year before that, but it had consistently fallen off because this one loses everything always to its older brother. While it's a better game, this is Caverna. And I'm kind of surprised that this one is, I mean, especially with the big Agricola new version coming out, I thought Caverna's done for.
Do you think they'll put out a Caverna with zombies at some point? 'Cause that really would be the marriage made in heaven there, because they have Agricola
with zombies
coming out.
Yeah.
But Agricola is the weaker of the two games.
It is.
I think if they came out with a Caverna, or maybe Caverna with vampires.
Oh.
Would you be down for that?
Well, it would make sense because you're in
you get the little
caves.
caves, and
you
you're
got
like,
bats,
if you dig-
vampire
if-
bats.
If you dig too far into that cave,
you might
vampires
release
come out.
something from the inner earth. Plus, if your donkey gets bit,
right,
then he's a vampiric donkey, and you can no longer keep him in your kitchen.
I want to see a Clemens Friends vampire bat.
That would look like his people a lot.
I would want to see it.
Let's
Would it
move
have
on.
eyes?
This is a great game.
We don't know. Maybe no eyes.
When it comes to board games, nothing provides the clarity of the Dice Tower Top 100. Here comes number 83.
That's science, fool.
Professor Jason Dunham
That's science.
from Ball State University.
Is that who that is?
Yes, it is.
You know him?
I do. He's played games in my home.
Okay, well, you got to stop with the bragging.
He
You
stole
had Bruce.
several games from my home.
Oh my gosh, Mike!
He
it's
owes
just-
me a lot of money.
Can you spell insufferable for me?
I can.
CRETACEOU Skeletor. He's got bases and acids in there. You don't even know if that stuff was legal that he was messing with. You know
Probably not
that?
legal, no.
I think
Right.
those were birthday candles, weren't they?
Well, that's what he wants you to think.
Okay.
Those were highly evolved organisms.
Okay.
You thought you'd seen sea monkeys? You've not seen anything
Mike,
like this.
what is your 83?
My number 83 is a
Breaking
party
Bad.
game, an essential party game to burn that joke into the ground. This is Ito.
It's not a joke. It's a good.
It's a good thing. It's a Dice Tower essential. And I agree with this choice. Since I don't usually get a say in these things, this is one I definitely agree with. Actually, I agree with most.
This was your 94 last year.
Yeah.
It's gone up.
Yeah, it's just, it's so good, right? It is just so good.
Okay.
And what would you call this family of games? Because there's a number of games that do this type of a thing.
Ranking games.
Is it? Would you just say it's a ranking
I
game?
like that. Yeah,
He
ranking
likes
game.
it. He likes it. Hey,
yeah,
Mike.
it's a cooperative ranking game.
He
Where
likes
you're,
it.
You know, you're trying to, off of a particular topic, give it a ranking, and you want to get it all in a sequential order amongst all the people around the table. And it just leads to some great talks and conversations. I have found that it does work well, even with people that don't know each other all that well. It's probably better with people who know each other well. I think that's probably the best way to play it.
I very much enjoy watching our game group here. They like to play with a minimum of like 9 people.
Yeah.
And they're like, we never win. I'm
Well,
like,
no wonder.
Yeah.
No wonder. Yeah, no, I just think this is a very versatile, very welcoming. It's one of those games where, you know, I think like the best party games is you can walk by a table of people playing it and within 5 minutes know how to play it and be trying to play it yourself.
You could jump into
You could
any
just jump
one
in.
hand. Who
you
cares?
You could, right? Yeah, it's just so good. And it's another one of those games. Like, again, I think like the best party games where you're like, how has someone not done this before?
Sure.
You know what I mean? And those games, I think, are usually the hardest to design.
Well, there are some similar games.
Sure.
Wavelength is similar.
Wavelength is similar, yeah.
What's the one that has the T-Rex? The one that the Exploding Kittens people did. That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
There's some similarities, but this is the best of them, I think.
This is also an older game than you would know because it came out in Japan first. So
And it's very popular.
It's huge in Japan. Yeah, almost as big as my high school band, but not quite. All right, number 83. Don't look up my high school band. You're not going to like what you find. Ito.
I am not allowed to type those words into my browser, so you're fine.
Good. Okay. My 83 is a game I just played live in the 30-hour marathon, actually.
Oh.
This is
Let me guess.
the...
Tidal Blade 2.
No, it's the Grand Carnival.
Huh.
The Grand Carnival is a tile laying game in which you are going to be drafting tiles, placing them onto the grounds of your fair, which is those big hammers there. And they are going to feature the tiles you are playing. The green areas, which are just past, just, I don't know, people can walk on there. And then the smaller hammers that you can build rides on top of that. So it's sort of a 2-layer process. You first build the bottom, and then you put rides on top of those. And you have little people visit and walk around, and if they stop next to a ride, bang, you get a ticket. That's the game. It has a really clean action system. On your turn, you just take one of the workers sitting on the left side of your board, and then you take an action with that worker at strength 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And you have to do all 5. So you'll do something amazing at strength 5. It could let you move one dude 5 spaces. He walks all the way up to the top of your board. But then at some point you have to do a 1, which is going to be weak. And I love that. I love the ability of having to, you have to do the bad things at some point. The game's quick-paced. It's simple to play. It's very straightforward. There's a little variety in it, which I really like, in which at the beginning of the game you pick 3 special things you're trying to accomplish. And if you do accomplish them, then you gain an ability for the rest of the game. It's like, hey, now your people who are walking around can move diagonally. Hey, now that penalty that you would have suffered at the end of the game is zeroed out for you if you accomplish this thing. Really good. Very cute artwork, very silly sort of, that rubber hose
Ryan
arm thing.
Goldsberry, yeah, he's a good artist.
But just clean and straightforward. I really like it a lot. The Grand Carnival, if you like tile laying games, you like carnival-themed things, and you like this aesthetic, I think you're going to like it.
I still haven't played this one.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's very light. I think you'll be surprised by how... I was kind of surprised, having just played it, by how light it was and how sort of quickly it moves. I forgot how, this is so clean, simple.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
My number 83 was 80 last year, continuing this consistency. It was 86 when it first jumped on 15 so years ago. That fell off the list for a long time, but it's back. And this game got too many and too big expansions, and now I'm down to just the base game and one small expansion, and that is Dice Town. There's 3 expansions for it, but I just want to play with the Cowboys, and that's the cows.
Is that the cows?
Yeah, the
really?
cows.
You like that one the best? Yeah.
I think so. It adds just enough little extra stuff without going overboard. I don't mind all of them, but I was finding it was getting unwieldy. It was hard to teach people.
Oh, I agree. No, I think there's too much. And I did not love the double everything in the game expansion. That's just too much.
But I think the cows give you a reason to go for the different lands that are not even just the ones that are necessarily 5s, which I think helps the game a lot. I think without that expansion, this might not have hit my top 100, so keep that in mind. But I love Dice Town. It's just such a fun thing to slam dice on the table. You like Liar's Dice.
Yeah,
this is not quite the same, but you're all sitting there, and at some point, one person's like, I'm paying for all my dice. You get one more roll.
Yeah.
Everyone, I'm very confident. I'm going to get 5 of a kind. Well, not anymore now. Thanks a lot. Yeah. So that's luck. Great art. This is Piero's art.
It should have luck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, but I like all that, and I think the theme comes out. You're fighting over who the sheriff is because the sheriff breaks ties, and ties happen in this game a lot.
Yeah.
So that's fun. It's
That's
just
fun.
a very entertaining game. Dice Town.
Still an underused theme too. I love this Old West, Gold Town.
Yeah,
type of
I don't know what the
boom
deal is.
towns. I love that theme.
All right, the People's Choice, number 83, has been on the list since the beginning. It debuted at 3. It's been slowly going down.
Beginning? Go.
Well, no, since 15 years ago when we started this.
Oh.
Last year it was 65, and this one is just, it's not quite out of print per se, but it hasn't, a new version came out last year. What was that new version called, Chris?
Well, I don't know what the game is called, so I don't know.
Outpost. But the original
Power
game
Grid?
is Power Grid.
Oh, gosh.
So there's lots of different versions of this, or side steps, and there's maps and stuff. And the game itself hasn't aged well in how it looks. And it comes with paper money, all kinds of weird things.
Oof.
But it's such a good game. It's one of the few heavy auction-style games that always astounds me that people like that wouldn't normally like these games. Like, I'm always like, Sam Healy likes this, and I'm like, how?
He was a poser, to be fair. But the game is someone who... no, the game is definitely, for some reason, appeals to people that would not like a lot of the other ideas. Like, a lot of auctioning, like a lot. Heavy math.
Mm-hmm.
Like, constantly you have to calculate large amounts of dollars in this game. And yet, yeah, you're right. Like, I like this game a lot, but I wouldn't normally. If you tell me, yeah, there's a stock market, kind of for resources, supply and demand, and calculating this much money, I'm like, sounds dry. Sounds kind of work.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, this game's fun. You're right. I really like Power Grid.
Yeah.
It's an outlier in many ways.
Is it an outlier amongst his other games, do you think, too?
Yes, also that.
Yeah.
Also that,
Yeah, that's
for
the
sure.
thing, right? Would you say it's his best design?
I don't know if it's his best design, but I don't know what else I would pick.
Yeah.
I think he's a very good small game designer also.
He's pretty versatile. He has a lot of different types of games.
Yeah, he does a lot of strange stuff. He's very experimental.
He is. Yeah,
So-
he is.
Well, there you go. Your 83 Power Grid.
Dice Tower's top 100 games of all time. Number 82. Hey, James. James!
What?
What's your number 82 game of all time, bro?
Pac-Man.
Doing board games, dummy.
Pac-Man, Milton Bradley, released in 1982, board game.
Here's Dice Tower's number 82 game of all time.
Yeah, Pac-Man. I love it.
Pac-Man, yeah. Disgruntled guy on
I
table,
love this,
right?
yeah.
That would have been his role, his call sheet, right? Disgruntled guy on table.
I like that. Oh, Pac-Man.
Pac-Man, Parker Brothers.
My Milton Bradley.
Shut up.
I love that. That's great. Very moody lighting, guys.
was.
Very nicely done. Very nicely
atmospheric, yeah. My number 82 is what we like to call a dexterity game, meaning that you are using your hands to manipulate pieces.
Like every game, pretty much.
And
as opposed to all
your
those
success,
handless games.
Your success in manipulating these pieces are really what gets you the points.
Again, you're describing every game.
No, look, if I drop a few cubes in a Euro game, that's not going to give me or take away victory
ain't playing
points.
it with me anymore.
Unless I drop
cubes.
those cubes into my scoring pile accidentally.
What game has cubes in a scoring pile?
I'm making one up right now. It's called Cube Pile.
Sounds very thematic. Sounds like a winner.
Rio Grande producing.
It's going to be in the world of Scorpionic, whatever his name was, Scorpa Man.
Can we have a refresh of what that dude was called?
What was he called?
For comedy purposes?
Yeah. Scorpionox?
Oh, I went and looked at something else. I think it's Scorpionox.
Scorpionox.
It's Scorpionox.
Scorpionox. It's in the world of Scorpionox where you got
it.
cubes. All right.
Got it.
My number 82 is called Tokyo Highway.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah, this is great. And I think the reason why, because it actually dropped a little bit, but they've actually come up with
color,
a better version of it.
Oh.
Okay, where there's a little bit, they're using different material for the cards because the cards used to be wooden.
Yeah.
And now they're a little bit rubberized, which means that they actually stick to the sticks a little bit better.
Yeah.
And I think that does help the game. But I just think that the concept of this is so unique and intriguing, where basically you are building out a highway and you're trying to place cars on these sticks, which represent roads, and you're trying to get them higher up because they'll be worth more, and you're trying to layer some roads to go over other roads. And they've actually come up with a standalone expansion that I think is really makes this game even better than it already was.
That's one of the rainbow stuff.
Yeah,
on it, right?
Rainbow City, and it has objectives, which is a more the weakness probably of Tokyo Highway was the scoring, and I think that they've gotten better and better as they've released, because this is a remarkably popular game. Like, there have been several reprints. It's been available in North America. Can't remember who carried it, but it was a big publisher that brought it to North America. You'd have to look it up. I don't remember. But
Scorponok.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Anyway, this is readily available, and the new versions, I think, take this system and even make it better. It's a very unique dexterity game. Doesn't feel like other dexterity games, but it very much is a dexterity game. So
Yeah. This is like almost one of those things that's a work of art.
Kind of, yeah. And at the
As a
end,
game.
yeah, it looks so great on the table once you finish too. And it's not like a Jenga thing where like the whole thing's going to fall apart. You know what I mean?
What happens if you do knock one over? Is that how you lose in this game?
No, you get a penalty.
Okay.
Yeah.
You lose. No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
Alrighty, my number 82 is a game that was just reprinted, technically. When they reprinted Puerto Rico, they reprinted this, apparently.
Right. Oh, have you played the new one yet?
I have not played the new San Juan is the game.
San Juan.
It uses, this is the older printing, which I do think I like better. This is a little bit of a warmer look to the game. The new one looks a little more sterile. Looks like the new Puerto Rico.
It does, yeah.
The new Puerto Rico looks great.
The new Puerto Rico does look great. I think when you go to cards only, it looks a little more sterile.
Got it.
Yeah. I like this one. But anyway, the card game is very similar to one that was mentioned a little bit ago, Race to the Galaxy. They were sort of being developed at the same time a little bit, both of them based on Puerto Rico, with the idea being, in this game, you are going to select a role. You get an action for that role. Everybody else gets a lesser action, but triggered by your selection. And you are managing your hand of cards. You have to, you're ideally playing cards out in front of you to do things, but you pay for those by discarding other cards from your hand. Love it. Fantastic mechanism. It's like built-in difficult choices, the game, Every game that does that, where every card you want to keep, but you gotta spend most of your cards to just play one. It's agonizing and wonderful choices and tension. This one gives me that. Yeah, it's kind of old. It's kind of not the best theme. It sort of looks a little drab, but I still it makes me, I don't know, it warms my heart to play this game, to think of it. I probably have a lot of rose-tinted glasses for this one, to be fair, but yeah, I still really, really like it. San Juan was one of my earliest games in this hobby, and I still think very fondly of it. So 82 for me.
I always preferred it to Puerto Rico.
Oh, for me, for sure. I always did that, too.
Yeah.
And I went back and forth for a while with this and Race for the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I think if Race was a cleaner-looking game, I might switch back. But for right now, it's San Juan.
Okay.
It's my favorite of the two.
My number 2 is it's another abstract strategy game. This was 78 last year, and it's been in the same spot basically since I've played it. This is Onitama, another Dice Tower Essentials.
Yes.
I just love this game, and every year we got a couple new cards. We got a couple new cards on the Game Found project this year.
Scorpitor?
No,
Darn it!
I think there is a Scorpion card
There's
in
a
there.
Scorpion already,
Yeah,
it
okay.
actually transforms.
Okay,
No,
I'm in.
there's actually 5. You only use 5 cards per game, so getting a couple more cards always adds more flavor to this. I just played this recently with some people and just forgot how it's just so much fun. It's easy to teach people. You explain the moves are right there in the cards. There's only 5 cards. And that click you see in people's head when they realize, wait, they have better cards than me. Oh, they have to give me those cards. Oh, I have to give you my cards. Wait, what? It's very, very fun.
Yeah, you'll sit with that crab on your board for the longest time because you're like, I need to wait for the right time.
Yeah, you don't want to give
you
it
don't wanna
up.
give
so
it
you
up
keep
until
doing
you have
the
a-
other one.
Yep.
Which really hampers you.
Yeah,
it's,
it does.
It's a good thing.
Give up the crab is the main strategic point.
Right. You can't give the other player the crab. You got to keep them for yourself.
Let's calm down there. All righty, that was my number 82. Your number 82 is a crossover with me. This was 44 last year, so it's had a significant drop, but that's because so many of these games now exist. This is Sleeping Gods for the people.
Yeah.
Wow.
And again, there's so many dungeon crawls. I think that this market is flooded. It's necessarily not the wrong word, but people who love these games can't play that many of them.
Right. There's so many now. You can go to GameFound, Kickstarter, and there's probably one big giant campaign game on there at any given moment.
Yeah, and would people be going for Distant Skies anyway, too? You never know. There's a little bit of,
Sure, we'll find out if they do. But yes, so that is your number 82, Sleeping Gods.
Any luck?
I've looked through all of the games that we played today and that anybody else played today, and I still can't find the one card.
Well, it has to be there somewhere. It was the last game we played.
What's in your pocket?
Oh, hey. It's 81.
I appreciate that they did that. It hurts my heart to see all those pieces
I
all
know,
over
man.
the
I know.
floor.
Brutal. I was like,
Oh,
Celestia.
how long does that take to clean up?
I know. Oh.
Did you spy they had Ruination in their shelves?
They did.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's close out today's videos, for me anyway, with a newer game that feels like a classic Euro game. It really is a classic Euro game, and I don't know why this one particularly is on my list over other classic feeling Euro games, but for some reason, this one just really kind of spoke to me. It was not very popular. It did not really make much of a splash. It's called Stroganoff. This game, Andreas Steding, who is a really good designer, but doesn't put out a lot of games.
This was 100 last year.
Yeah, it's up 19 spaces, according to my math that I've already pre-done. This is a really, really cool, it's got a historical theme, right? Where it's in
about making noodles.
Yes, it's about beef. It is all about beef, this game. No, but it's, you've got kind of this modular board where across the middle there, all of those little kind of tiles that have the rounded bottoms, those all kind of are placed there, and they have different actions, and they have really what you're trying to do is you're getting different furs because you're getting animals. You're trapping animal furs and things along those lines.
You want to get a fur first.
You want to get furs. But there's also a whole bunch of tracks that you're going up, and so if you like track games, it's going to help you there. Or it's going to appeal to you there. If you like historically themed games, it's going to appeal to you there. It was crowdfunded by Game Brewer, and unfortunately was right at the beginning where they were having troubles. They're now they're defunct, unfortunately.
Yeah, and this also was kind of marred by the fact that there were some production issues with this. And
they did make it right, and they did it for free.
Game Brewer did a lot of good things, and I applaud them for that because they ended strong even though they
went
out of
knew
business.
They were going out of business, like they really tried to take care and release the games that. Anyway, yeah, they handled it as well
Good job,
as
Game
they
Brewer.
could. And yeah, they made this game right and gave you all like the stuff. Replacements for free. So I don't know. I don't know what it is about this game, but when I feel like playing a Euro game, oftentimes this is the one I feel like I want to play. So
really,
yeah,
I'm not convinced you're calling it like classic old school Euro. It doesn't
feels like
newish to me.
Does it? Maybe. I don't know. It has a lot of things about it that are just like when I think of like Euro games, this has it. Resource management, yes, it has that. Set collection, yes, it has that.
Okay.
Running away on a horse.
Running away on a horse, it has that.
I like the art in this one.
Yeah, I do too. Actually, it looks really nice on the table.
All right, my 81 is basically a flip and right, if you would. It is from Sashi as well, and it is the version I'm putting on here is Get On Board.
The inferior version.
Which is the one that was put out by Yellow. Okay. The original one being Let's Make a Bus Route.
Yeah,
Let's Make a Bus Route was a proper flip and right.
That's it right there, yeah.
No,
that's Get On Board.
One too,
that's Get On Board, okay.
The original one was actually you'd have a shared board that you are writing on. You could dry erase mark on it.
Wait, Get On Board is a remake of Let's Make a Bus Route?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I played Get On Board. I haven't played the other one.
Yeah, it's the same. It's very, very similar. The minor rules changes, very, very small sort of tweaks. This new one, you are technically not writing. You're putting little wooden sticks on the board. In the original one, you would actually like pencil that in. Same thing. Very simple. You are flipping over cards. The card will tell you how many segments you get to draw and if they have to turn or not. So it's like, oh, okay, 2 segments, no turns. That's what I get this turn. And I am trying to connect various things given to me by some setup cards trying to pick up people and drop them off at convenient places. Students want to go to school. The workers get to work. Tourists see things.
Old people just want to ride the bus.
Old people just want to ride the bus. That's right. You just
They don't
pick
have
them
to
up.
go anywhere.
They don't have to get off anywhere.
Yeah.
They just want to enjoy a bus ride, which is great. Very quickly, the game, and it's a short game, so very quickly you start running into issues with logistically which way you should start turning. You cannot double back on your own route.
Yeah.
And if you go through a place where someone's already been, you start running into traffic as well, which is going to punish you, with victory points. Love this little game. It's just
great.
It's a nice amount of game in a little box in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
In a 25-minute game or so, you get a lot of return on that, and I love that in games. So yeah, if you're a fan of Flip and Right or Roll and Right or any of those games, and you want something with a little more theme, they tend to be kind of soulless. Yeah. They tend to be numeric, then this is one I recommend. If you like those ideas, but you're like, man, it's about nothing. This one has a theme, and it works.
I joke about the additions. This is great too.
It's
Mike.
lovely. It's
And-
smaller. It's
Yeah.
more available, obviously.
And it has another map too.
It does, but it's only player count differences.
That's true. It's only player counts, but
which is
still.
yeah, it's good.
All right, my number 81 was 81 2 years ago. Then it was 67. This
Okay.
is a big, giant game. There's a lot of these Wonderland games out. Wonderland's War.
Okay.
We just played Mad Kala.
Oh, this is your choice. Okay.
Yeah, Wonderland's War. Mad Kala, I really like that one.
Mad
That one-
Kala.
Mad Kala.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
It's Mad Kala.
Mad
right?
Kala. Yeah, not Man Kala.
No,
Yeah, that's what
I
he
know
said.
it's not mine. Okay. Anyhow,
Get him. I'll hold him.
I'm
You
pretty
hit
sure
him.
he said Mancala.
He said Mad
Let's
Kala.
go to the tape. Anyway.
Anyway, I really like a lot of things in this game. I like the bag building. I like the ratchet mechanism. Go as far as you want in the middle.
Yeah, stop trying to make Ratchet.
You're still
You've
trying
been
to
saying
make
that for 3
Ratchet
4
a
years.
thing.
I'm just saying what I say.
One-way track. My only complaint about this game is it's too long.
Yeah, I agree.
I love the theme. I think what it does is so clever with the bag building and the powers.
This would probably hit my top 30 if it somehow was a more condensed time. But even still, I have a great time playing this. Area control, fighting for stuff. There's just a lot of this game that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to
And that art, man, Manny Tremblay.
Yeah,
They've
he
had a
is.
bunch of spin-offs now, including
Yeah.
that new Mad Kala, like that are pretty neat.
Off with their head was good too.
I played one live. I forget which one it was, but that was really good too.
I think it was Off with Their Head, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. The Duel or something. Yeah.
And then the People's Choice 81. This one surprised me again. We had Caverna at 84. Agricola is just barely ahead of it at 81.
Wow.
That's pretty
Really?
close, considering Agricola was 66 last year and Caverna was 162. They were separated by almost 100. Now they're separated by 3.
It's got to be the zombies.
Agricola debuted at 2. Way back when we first did this list for the people, which was 2011. That was 3 years after the game had come out. It was King of the Hill back
There
then.
weren't other games back then, to be fair.
Wasn't this like the Grail game back in the day?
When it first came out, it was
Sure.
really hard to get a hold of. And then Zev did a pre-order. This was pre-Kickstarter, so I'm sure he would have kickstarted it otherwise.
Right.
Yeah.
At like 500, and people were getting it. I was so dying to play this that I played a German copy where we had sheets for all the cards, and I'd be like, okay, my card does...
You can just make stuff up,
Look at this
right?
one. No, it was...
That's wild.
It was wild,
That's
but I was
dedication.
so eager to play it. It felt like nothing else.
Yeah.
And I think Agricola also changed Eurogaming. For better or for worse, Eurogames became bigger and more grandiose with a
Yes.
lot of special cards and
Yes,
things like that.
I agree.
Well, there's a very
This was the
controversial
beginning of the end.
A very controversial opinion out there that Agricola has card bloat. Do you agree?
Well, sure,
I'm
but
joking. It's not controversial at all. There's 8,000 cards.
oh,
for
I say
Agricola.
they made so many decks.
It's crazy.
But you don't need
If
to.
you're not
own
playing
them
with
all.
the Z deck, you're not playing
That's
Agricola.
right. That's right.
Alrighty, folks. Well, that is it for the top 100 games for today. We'll be back tomorrow. We got 3 things going on tomorrow.
What?
We got live play in the morning where we're playing Mountain Goats live and
Is it Mountain
Enchanted
Enchanted
Ivy.
Ivy?
We'll be playing both of those live. And then we'll be doing 2 more top 10 lists.
Okay.
2 more of these lists.
This is a live
Wow.
video list. And if you like this live stuff and you want to see more of it, check us out on GameFound. Support DiceTower.com. Don't wait till the last day. Why do you like giving people of us stress?
Don't
Do it
stress me
now.
out, please.
That's
okay.
right.
No.
My
I can't
blood
handle
pressure.
the
I need
stress.
that. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. I'm Tom.
I'm Z.
I'm Mike.
Wait.
Bye.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel. Thanks for watching this video. Check out our channel. We have a lot of videos on our channel. We have live videos that go up each week, from live Q&As to videos where we take a look at the newest stuff on Kickstarter, crowdsurfing, to top 10 lists and more. There's lots of stuff on this channel. We encourage you to explore it. You can find out more at our website, dicetower.com. I'm Tom Vasel. Thanks for watching another video on the Dice Tower.